Hey everyone, my name is Nelson, I'm the Living Card Gamer, and today we are taking a look at the top 5 easiest modular encounter sets for Marvel Champions. Before we look at the top 5 easiest encounter sets, if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, it would go a huge way in helping me put out more of this content. And if you didn't see the previous video, we did talk about the top 5 most challenging modular sets. You can find that here. I don't know, I'll put it somewhere on the screen so you can click on it and see it easily. But same thing from that video. We put out a survey. We have had over 150 responses from that survey where people ranked each modular set currently out in the game on a scale of 1 being least difficult to 10 being the most difficult. And now we're taking a look at those results and breaking them down. If you are curious, there is a summary table below, so you can click on that. You can take a look at the average difficulty. You can take a look at how many minions are in the set, how many side schemes are in the set. So if you're really looking for something to mix, you really want to run a one way or another deck, where can you get the most bang from your buck for that? Use that link below and have fun. Also, so the forum will be open forever. I don't ever plan on closing it. I plan on adding more modular sets as they are released. So like with the Sinister Six coming out here soon, we're going to be adding those modular sets onto the forum. So you can go back in, you can rank those however you would like, and continue to add to the data that we're gathering. Alrighty, let's take a look. In the 5th least challenging modular set in Marvel Champions is the Goblin Gimmicks from the Green Goblin Scenario Pack. So this Goblin Gimmicks pack has a lot of attachments that boost damage coming from the villain or like a really strong minion if he's out there. And then it has some treacheries that cause the villain to heal, or you would spend some resources or get a boost card. And it's kind of one of these that with all the access we have to stun, confuse, and easy ways to defend, it's really kind of gone down in the terms of difficulty in my opinion and in the opinion of the surveyors. But yeah, this one is interesting. It's fun to try a deck out against, and especially if you're going for like a Green Goblin theme. The 4th least challenging modular set is one of the newest available, Streets of Mayhem from the Hood Scenario Pack. Now this is actually one of my favorite modular sets of all time. I love the design of this set as they are all different environment cards that completely change the way the game is played. So like different environments now give everybody a +1 attack, or everyone gets retaliate. And since it applies to everyone, it includes your friendly characters, which can make the game like completely unique and fun. I've actually been trying some games where I would just pick one at random and put it onto the table as a permanent environment and let those just kind of see where they go. And does everything get an acceleration token and everyone starts with +1 thwart? What kind of deck building does that open up? It does. It's not the most challenging set ever, but I do think that it does provide a lot of fun for the game. The 3rd easiest modular set in the game as of today is from the Rise of Red Skull campaign, and that is Weapons Master. So this has 2 attachments that boost the villain's attack, as well as some treacheries that give the villain or that has the villain activate against you, which can be pretty tough, but it's really not changing the game state too much. And if you have like an ally, you can sit there and chump block, or there's a lot of ways to mitigate around the villain activating against you rather than adding some of the more harsh side schemes and minions into a deck like some of the harder ones do. But the Weapons Master kind of makes it feel like you're fighting just the villain, right? It's not going out and changing the game completely. It's adding cards in that are just slightly modifying the villain deck so you can get a kind of a true feel for what that villain is like. Alrighty, the 2nd easiest modular set is actually one of my favorites. So 2 of my favorites on here. So I guess that kind of tells you what I like in the game. But Ship Command from the Galaxy's Most Wanted campaign. So the Ship Command modular set I think is considered fairly easy because it gives you the Milano. So the Milano is a support that is a permanent setup support that you can exhaust the Milano to generate a resource, or you can exhaust it to remove threat from the many side schemes that are in this modular set. And then some of the treachery cards also kind of work with the Milano. Because there's only 7 cards in the encounter set, one of them is the Milano. You have 6 cards in the deck that kind of mess with the Milano. And if you're playing outside of like Drang, then the Milano doesn't really interact with the villain anywhere. So it's just basically giving you a +1 resource for the rest of the game. So I think that is why it really scales more towards the easy side. However, it is a lot of fun because you can ramp really quickly getting that extra resource every turn. And then the easiest, probably does not come as much of a surprise to you all, is the bomb scare from the core box. So this is the intro scenario and an awesome choice to help expose all aspects of the game to newer players. It has a few minions, a side scheme, and some treachery, so it has a little bit of everything, but none of them are super tough. It's going to be pretty easy to throw this in and really not scale that difficulty any on that villain, and it's nice to, you know, just kind of throw in to test out a deck or something like that, or to expose newer players to the game, because it kind of has a little bit of everything, but it's really not going to be something that is going to completely destroy you whatsoever. So Bomb Scare is by far the easiest ranked modular encounter set for Marvel Champions as of today. So what do you think? So again, fill out that survey, keep gathering data, it's fun. Leave a comment below if you think that there are some modular encounter sets that you think are probably more on the easy side that we didn't capture in this video. I mean, a lot of these encounter sets do change very dramatically based on the villain that you are fighting. So like Red Skull can really messes with side schemes, so that can make some easier, some harder. And so it's, again, kind of put this into perspective that it's all based around the villain and the heroes. If you pick the easiest modular sets, it's not always going to be the easiest for the setup that you have today. But thanks all for hanging out, and we look forward to talking to you very soon, and see you next time. Peace.